Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Donna Smith Bellinger, and we're here for yet another episode of an interview with an absolutely phenomenal Baba woman as a part of Smart Women Partner and Grow Rich. And so today I get a chance to interview Sharon Ringier. And Sharon is a women's empowerment strategist. She has been selected as one of the phenomenal women on LinkedIn who can help you to grow your business, which is essentially what we do in Smart Women Partner and Grow Rich. We connect, we collaborate, we share, and we support. So Sharon, thanks so much for taking some time out of your oh so busy day to be with us today.
Thank you, Ms. Donna. I am so excited to be here, and especially for the reason, which is Smart Women Partner.
Wonderful. Now, we know, because we all know you so well, what you do with your organization, which is called I'm Possible.
Yes.
Yes. And I want you to describe what the mission and purpose is for I'm Possible.
So with I'm Possible, I always say that men tend to do business in the boardroom or on the golf course. And as female entrepreneurs, we don't have that opportunity. And I came from corporate America and I got to see the benefit of that. So what we do is we brainstorm, strategize, and goal set through masterminds. And that started with just really starting a conference. And that's what I used to promote it. So I didn't realize how much there was a necessity for it until the conference had happened and the ladies were like, okay, so when do we have our next one? And it was just, it was basically the baby was birthed and we have been here ever since.
That's wonderful. Now, what's their typically the biggest aha or takeaway for the ladies who join you in I'm Possible?
The biggest aha that I observe is the clarity that they get from sometimes just hearing someone else say something. And the beauty of it is it's not just me saying something or I always say that the legacy isn't with me. It is with all of the women because we collaboratively come together and we help one another. It's like we tithe. We give to one another. Like when you tithe for church, you give 10% of your time or your money. We give of our time to help one another take our businesses to the next level. And that, I believe, is one of the biggest ahas for me, is to see how these women are just immersed in wanting to help one another.
Okay, and that's, wonderful. I have participated and I have seen firsthand how the women all come together to support each other. Now, talk a little bit more about your background. You said you came from corporate America. So what was your journey?
Ooh, my journey.
Short version.
No, I'm like, oh God, how can I shorten that one? My journey was really, I've always been in corporate America working as an admin. And that really kind of gave me the opportunity to see how things were done on the back end. So that's been my whole life, is just, because I was a temp a lot of the times because I was raising two boys. So I wanted to be a mom. And that gave me the opportunity to be able to, if I needed to take off, be be at home with my kids for some time, I had that luxury of doing just that as a temp. But when I was in corporate, it was all hands on deck, and it was great because they always gave me the opportunity to see and learn. So I took all of that, of what I've learned, and I've put it into I'm Possible to help other women.
That's extremely interesting because I know that when I got started in business, I was the invisible worker bee, I guess you could call it.
Yes.
And it's a very great learning experience.
It is.
Because they say things when they're not noticing you.
Mm-hmm.
They say things that they wouldn't normally say, and you get a chance to really observe what works and what doesn't work.
Exactly.
And why they make the decisions that are made. And so, when I hear a woman say, I'm just, I don't like the word just.
Oh, yeah.
well, I'm just an admin. I'm just a secretary. I'm just an assistant. No, you're not. Because if they could do it, they would. They can.
Exactly. We
And they
make
don't
them
even want
shine,
to learn.
right? Exactly. We make them shine and they depend on that.
They do. They really, really do. But we learn because the
Mhm.
majority of the things that, people ask me, well, did you study here? Or did you study this or
Mhm.
study that? And I'm like,
Nope.
no, school of hard knocks.
There you have it.
School of hard knocks, and just going through that. And so it's so important that I know and I observed in the group that people were able to help others course correct and
Exactly.
help to shift the mindsets, shift the communications,
Right.
and help erase self-doubt. All of those things were coming through in your mastermind, and it was absolutely phenomenal. Now, when does your mastermind meet?
So we meet the first Wednesday of every month
Mm-hmm.
without fail. And we are actually beginning a second mastermind because that's in the evening. We're starting a second mastermind this month where it will be during the day, starting at 1:30 on the third Wednesday. And it's going to be consistently the third Wednesday of every month.
So one is on the first Wednesday of the month, the
Mhm.
other group is on the third Wednesday of the month.
Mhm.
And then in addition to that, you have other ways for the ladies to
Yes.
get together, right?
Yes.
Talk about that.
So on Tuesday, the second Wednesday of the month, we do what I call Empire Power Hour. And that's where we do speed networking on a platform that is amazing. You have to come try it out with us. And then the third Wednesday in the evening, we have Empower CEO series. And that's where I bring someone in to come and speak about a particular topic that can help women in business. And then the fourth Wednesday is all about celebration. So whether you come with your cocktail or your mocktail, come and celebrate not just someone else, but yourself as well. We tend to celebrate everyone else but ourselves. So I wanted to create a platform where women could kind of use this as dual, whereas you're celebrating yourself as well, but you're also giving a soft sell or soft pitch. Because if someone hears, oh, well, I helped this client, so you're celebrating that you've helped someone do something great. There may be a need for whatever you just helped them with. So it's basically it's an unselfish plug.
That's wonderful. So basically, Sharon is the queen of women on Wednesdays because everything that she has is happening that way. So, Sharon, I also want to find out. You joined Smart Women Partner some time ago, and for
Mhm.
those of you who are not familiar with Smart Women Partner, founded by Geraldine B. Thomas, connect with Geraldine B. Thomas on LinkedIn, get more information on how you can become a part of Smart Women Partner and the different events, and also meeting these wonderful, wonderful women that are a part of Smart Women Partner. We have a global membership, and absolutely anything in business you can think of, we've got people who are doing it. So we have a TEDx coach, and we have
Mhm.
people in accounting and people who are in sales, like me, and also people who are in marketing and all of those different things. And we've got people coming on board in Chicago that are lawyers. I'm courting some lawyers now to get them in. And I want people who specialize in intellectual property and things like that. All of the tools that we need to have in our resource file to run and scale a successful business. So this is not a situation where we only have one per category. We are not a BNI. This is, we just want to support women who are in business. So make sure that you are connecting with Geraldine B. Thomas, Smart Women Partner and Grow Rich, to get more information regarding the platform, and also how you can become a part of our events. Some are free, some are not, but we want you to investigate and see what's possible, as Sharon says, because I'm possible, right?
Yes, I am.
So why did you pick Smart Women Partner and Grow Rich? There are a gazillion women's groups out there. Why did you
Right.
pick this one?
While there are a gazillion women's groups, meeting Geraldine personally, it was nice to talk to someone that it was not about competition and actually feel it. I've attended other groups that they speak that language, but their action says otherwise. And at the end of the day, I don't feel that that is helpful for women in business since we have so many stigmas to overcome. So I appreciate Geraldine for who she is as a person before she's even a professional, because she really does have an amazing heart. And again, money can do some things, but someone's integrity, yeah, that's a different breed of animal, and that she has.
Yes, indeed she does. Indeed she does. And what do you turn to for inspiration and motivation?
Well, my first and foremost is always God. So you will see me, you'll catch me talking about a lot of times, even when I'm quoting, but I'm very, I respect the space of everyone. But that's where it starts. I'll tell you, not when you were talking earlier, but when you said I'm just, and I'm like, oh my goodness, she's using that word, just. I'm just an admin. I'm just a mom. Life and death lie in the power of the tongue. So it's like, as we speak over ourselves, so are we. It's like, what you speak about, you be about. I just talked about that today in my e-blast. It's like, so it's what he has put inside of me, and I'm not ashamed of it, but I do respect other people's space and where their faith is. So I love them where they are. But my second piece is my son taught me this a long time ago, is YouTube University. And I watched it so much so that my algorithms come up where every morning there's a 10 to 13 minute at some point, motivational, whatever, that I'll listen to while I'm putting my makeup on or whatever the case may be. And it's just some, because we have to, and it's have to, must feed our minds with positivity. We have to continuously do that, because otherwise your brain will start to talk to you. And that's when self-doubt comes in. So you have to constantly be putting something, yes, that chatter. And I mean, I'm not being it either. It's like I have stuff sometimes doing this. Like, no. We're gonna reframe that. Where's my phone so I can turn on some YouTube, because we're not gonna do that today.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So, and then, from just the colleagues that I've built relationships with, one being you, I'll have to every now and then call you and be, okay, talk me off the ledge a little bit. But it's like, it's who we surround ourselves with too. So I definitely believe in having amazing women in my corner. Oh, Michelle Obama said it best, to have 3 people in your life. One is in front of you, that's your mentor, which I kind of think you are my mentor, just claiming it and owning it. And your colleague that's next to you, and someone behind you that you can bring with, because then it becomes that cycle. So it's like, I feel like those are the things that really helps to keep me grounded.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So we've been talking today with Sharon Ringier, and Sharon is the founder of I'm Possible Masterminds. She is a self-proclaimed women's empowerment strategist. And we are going to post under this video ways that you can connect with her, but definitely grab your camera or whatever, take a picture of this, get Sharon's name, find her on LinkedIn, reach out to her. She will have a conversation with you. And I will tell you that when we have conversations in Smart Women Partner, it's not a pitch fest. It's really to find out, where you are, what you need, and who do we know who can support you in that particular thing. So Sharon, is there anything else you want to share before we end this interview?
Just to know that every time you say my name, you're speaking life over you, because you are possible.
And there it is. All right, then. So thank you so much for joining us for this episode.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Sharon. So thank you for Smart Women Partner and Grow Rich. I am Donna Smith Bellinger, and I look forward to seeing you next time.